I have to record this myself, so it might look a little weird, but we're gonna try my best. So, for my subgenre, I picked paranormal romance. Between the two characters, Tate and Violet, Tate is played by the actor Evan Peters, and Violet is played by the actor Tasia Farmiga. For my statement of purpose, in this project, I will present information about paranormal romance, specifically focusing on Tate and Violet from the Netflix show. Tate and Violet are characters from the popular Netflix show American Horror Story. Their love tragedy began in season 1, The Murder House, and again later in season 8, named The Apocalypse. Ghost and human interaction. Tate tries to convince Violet to commit suicide. Violet flees but is unable to leave the house. Tate was a ghost the entire time. She has always had feelings for him. Madison later helps Violet realize that with her witchcraft. To sum it up more, Tate loves Violet and wants her soul to stay with him in the murder house. Violet tries to leave, but Tate shows Violet her suicide attempt weeks before. She did not realize what she had done. However, Tate was a ghost the entire time. Violet was once alive, and Tate tried to persuade her to commit suicide, and she undoubtedly did. American Horror Story overview. The murder house. Tate and Violet's mother had a baby. Violet's mother tries to kill her child and fails. Michael attempts to kill her mother, and Tate saves her. Beginning with the murder house, their story began as a tragedy. Tate and Violet's mother had a baby because the demons in the house took over Tate's body. Although he was in love with Violet, he was possessed and impregnated Violet's mother. Their child is later discovered, and his name is Michael. In the 8th season, Violet and Michael's mother notices something is wrong with Michael. His mother tries to come up with a plan to kill him. In the meantime, Violet is not talking to Tate because he undoubtedly had a baby with her mother. When their mother goes through with her plan, Michael sets her on fire. Tate saves her from burning to death. To continue, Violet still had feelings for Tate all this time, but could not love him for what he did, although he still loves her. In the 8th season, Madison helps Violet realize and envision the truth with her witchcraft. She reveals to Violet that Tate saved her mother. How is it related academically? Paranormal romance is a subgenre of both romantic fiction and speculative fiction. Paranormal romance focuses on romantic love and includes elements beyond the range of scientific explanation. This blends together themes from speculative fiction genres of fantasy, science fiction, and horror, and the grim version of Snow White also blends together themes of fantasy, science fiction, and horror, so it relates to our class. Why I chose it. I chose paranormal romance because I watched American Horror Story, and the first season is based upon a paranormal romance that I supported and found compelling. According to Sourcebooks editor Deb Worksman, the romance genre allows readers to escape into a story where heroes have remarkable sexual powers. Why is it important? It's important because it relates to our class and the grim stories of Snow White. And also the success of the genre is attributed by those in the publishing industry to the way paranormal stories reflect many of humanity's continuing struggles. This just says, humanity is the true religion in life. Value to classmates, it blends together multiple themes and includes elements beyond its range. I was intrigued by the way romance genre allows readers to escape into a story where heroes have remarkable sexual powers that they can project onto their human partners. It was a romantic tragedy that turned into an everlasting paranormal love story. Although the Grimm story was not paranormal, it was a love story. And at the end, they got married and watched their mother burn to death. Whereas in here, the mother would have burned to death if Tate hadn't saved her. My research question: did Tate really love Violet, and how strong was their bond? Yes, he states in one of the last episodes of season 8 that she is the one thing he loves but can never have. And towards the end of season 8, he later does in fact end up being with her. And they fall in love in the house, in the murder house. This is my Works Cited page where I found some of my information. And yeah.